It's an Okafor screen. Gunning got it. Jarrett Jack with 4. The Hornets by 5. 35-30.
Jarrett Jack, borderline journeyman, but plays well everywhere he goes.
Yes, he does. Will Bynum with the drive, and he delivers a deuce. Will getting a chance and taking advantage.
I'm sure he can play comfortably out there, George, knowing that, you know, his minutes might be large and that he's needed tonight, big time.
Isn't that the truth? Thornton on a dish from Jarrett Jack has 7 on the 24. Screen from Smith. Topside gun won't go. T-Mac with a rebound. Tracy, Will Bynum, Greg Monroe, Chris Wilcox, and Tayshaun for the Pistons. Just over 6.5 to play in the half. Tayshaun had his pocket picked by Thornton. That'll give him some points with Monty Williams, who wants him to, as you heard earlier, be a little more effective defensively. Jarrett Jack with the drive, missed the reverse. Chris Wilcox rebounds to T-Mac. Will Bynum to the rim, lays it up, lays it in.
You know, with Will Bynum on the floor, even though he wasn't handling the ball that time, the pace can quicken a little bit. And Will has been very effective. He's given his team a lift since coming into the game.
Pistons on a 6-2 run. Timeout Hornets. Will Bynum with 8 points, all off the bench in the second.
Christmas time in Michigan. This is Tayshaun Prince saying thank you for spending a little bit of your holiday season with the Detroit Pistons.
Thank you, Tay. We are going to have a white Christmas every year in Michigan, and turning on the lights here at the Palace tonight. Tayshaun with a strong start, Greg.
He certainly was strong, getting 7 shots, 5 of them went. He was certainly looking for his shot, obviously knowing that he needs to pick up some of the slack because of the loss to the starting point guard and the starting shooting guard tonight.
His 11 points all came in the first. He has 3 boards and 2 assists as well. Chris Paul back in the ball game. Will Bynum checking him. Okafor against Greg Monroe 2-time. Okafor across the lane, trying to dish it inside, slap back, 8 on the clock. Bellinelli in the ball game, goes to Paul in the corner, missed on the long gun. Out of bounds to the Pistons. Or is it? Nope, the Hornets will keep it. Ariza back in the ball game. So the starters are all on the floor for the Hornets. Chris Paul, baseline gunning long. Tayshaun on the run. T-Mac, Tayshaun, Chris Wilcox, Greg Monroe, and Will Bynum for the Pistons. Greg Monroe inside to Chris, fires in and out. Rebound to Emeka Okafor, his 7th board. 5 and 10 to play in the half. West off the dribble, guns it down. David West now with a dozen. He's 5 out of 6.
He's looked good. That hard dribble left makes you think he's going to the basket. So George, you give ground and you cannot recover when he goes with the pull-up.
T-Mac 2-time. Tayshaun knocked down. Leon Wood blows the whistle.
Foul on Chris Paul. Maybe it's first.
It's on Chris Paul.
George, you want to see a triple threat? On the catch, he can pass it. That's threat 1. Now he puts it on the floor. That's threat 2. And now threat 3, the pull-up. Tough to guard there.
Yes, he is. Greg Monroe wide open, knocks it down.
Hey!
Good to see the rookie take advantage of an open look.
And did not hesitate.
Thank you. West fighting his way inside against Greg Monroe. And this is going to go against Greg, his 2nd. But here's his jumper on the other end.
You know what? if he can get strong in that area right there, just be able to hit the open 15-footer. Udonis Haslem, guys like Otis Thorpe. You know, we talked about him in games past.
Yeah.
Guys that can set a screen and just pop and hit that shot. Antonio McDyess, you know, all power forward type guys. Man, you can have a heck of a career because we already know that he can rebound and pass. If he can get that part of his game going, he'll be very, very effective.
He'll be around for a long, long time.
Yep.
West got the first. Missed the next, but Ariza came down with a rebound. 38-36 Hornets, 4:20 till halftime. Bellinelli against Tayshaun. Into the post to West. Chris Paul for three. And it's through. He has 5 and 5 assists. Just over 4 to play in the half. Tracy McGrady with a pump fake. Will Bynum with the long gun. Got it! So Will answers the other point guard's triple with one of his own. Chris Paul stop and go off the glass. Got it. Chris Paul was 7. Will now has 11. T-Mac tried to cross-court it.
He was baited
to Will. Picked off by Paul.
Paul was laying in the woods the whole time, George.
Ariza misfires. Bellinelli gets the long rebound. Chris Paul lobs it to Ariza. They got plenty of shot clock. They'll look for a good shot. Okafor screens. Bellinelli lost the handle. Tayshaun and Will in traffic. The alley-oop and the throwdown. Will to the Palace Prince for the stuff.
See, with Will out on the floor, there are more transition opportunities, especially if you can force a turnover. Will Bynum, folks, is playing very, very well after being totally out of the rotation on some nights.
13 for Tayshaun. Last 2 on that dish from Will. But the Hornets go right inside to David West. Chris Wilcox called for the foul. There's a fast break finish by the Pistons a moment ago. New Orleans by 2. 2 starters out, as a matter of fact. Austin Day unavailable off the bench as well with his hamstring problem. Rip Hamilton gone tonight, upset stomach. Rodney Stuckey with a sore big toe, unable to play. But Tracy McGrady has already played almost 17 minutes, and throughout the season, there have been some T-Mac moments.
Absolutely. You know, from time to time, we'll show you a flash of the old dash. Can take the basketball to the hole, still can sky. They're managing his minutes. And Tracy himself, George, trying to stay within his own limitations, don't want to take a step backwards. Tonight, really pressed into action and may have to play his longest stretch of the season. But they trust him at point guard with the ball in his hands and his decision-making because of what he's shown so far.
Yeah, you certainly should trust him. Knows how to play this game, knows how to help his teammates be more productive. West at the line. On the Chris Wilcox foul, the second on Chris. David West with the free throw now, high in the game with 14. Tayshaun next with 13. Will Bynum has 11. 15 for David West, 45-41 New Orleans. Will against Chris Paul. Greg Monroe screens. Pass tipped out of bounds. Shot clock at 10. 2.5 to play in the half. Chris Wilcox gives back to Tayshaun. Shot clock at 6. Hay to the baseline, fires short. Tapped around, controlled by Okafor.
He's getting a lot of rebounds.
Yep, every loose basketball he seems to get to. He has 9 boards. Ariza with a half hook. T-Mac with a rebound. Just under 2 to play in the half. Pistons down 45-41. Chris Wilcox comes to screen for Tayshaun, gets it back. A double clutch inside, but it's swatted. Okafor to Ariza. Chris Paul thought about the shot. Bellinelli all the way across the court for David West.
3 seconds
But a 3-second violation on Emeka Okafor. Waiting for rebound number 10, maybe inside. Will take it away.
Well, Will Bynum's going to go out, George, for the last minute and a half, but he was a difference maker out there. Got his team back in it, got them in transition, played well.
Didn't he? 11 points in 12 minutes, 3 assists. Just under a minute and a half to play in the half. 45-41 New Orleans. Tracy McGrady into the lane. Dunning long. Rebound comes out to Chris Paul. This is murder when he gets a long board. Off to Ariza, couldn't finish, but a foul. It's Tayshaun's foul, his first.
Well, you're absolutely right. Chris Paul coming at you full head of steam.
That's not good.
No.
Hey, coming up at the half, you'll be on the clock, Pistons fans, when Ryan Field pushes start on the 10-minute ticker. Tonight it's a holiday double dribble. Get a ticket to see the Bulls on the day after Christmas, plus the Celtics December 29th for just $20 in the upper level, $65 downstairs. That's awesome. 2 great games, 1 terrific price, but you better be ready. You'll have 10 minutes to make the call at 248-377-0100 when Ryan Field pushes start on the 10-minute ticker at the half. Ariza gets both. 47-41 New Orleans. Tayshaun works against Ariza. Then Gordon from the wing is passed, batted away by West to Ariza. Drives it right into Tayshaun, lays it up, lays it in, and that's 6 straight for the visitors. They now lead 49-41.
Yeah, you got to be careful for the Pistons. This is not what you wanted to have happen going down the end of the quarter.
Greg Monroe's bounce inside, nearly swiped. T-Mac hangs on.